Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now I know it's been like 2 weeks since I uploaded a video. That's because I've actually been like busy in different countries and stuff. So yeah, I'm back now. I haven't quit or anything. I've watched a few more video tutorials as well now, so I should be better at the game. I hope. Right? This is the air hanger. I clicked the wrong button straight away. I was meant to click mission control so that I can select some quests maybe to get me some more money. I still need to. I might have attempt number 2 at the moon though, but this time make it unmanned because I don't want. I reverted that flight if you hadn't guessed because Jeb went down a ball of flaming glory. He crashed into the surface of the Mun at 800 meters a second. Was it? I realised I could have avoided that incident because I know a bit more now. Like I should have accelerated towards the planet, which would have actually slingshot me round it, rather than trying to slow down, which actually made me crash into it even faster. So yeah, so there's lots of contracts. We can have up to 7. So let's see if any of these are any good and can give us stuff. So small landing gear orbiting the moon. That's not going to happen, is it yet? So what have we got active? We've got the fly by the moon and test the liquid terror engine. Now this one's proven to be a bit slow, but it doesn't matter. We can eventually do it at some point. Ferry and tourists doesn't get us that much money. It gets quite a lot of rep though. Visual surveys. I don't even know where to find these things. I think going for the moon is going to unlock us a bunch of stuff. So I might just carry on with and do a second attempt at the moon, but this time we're going to make it an unmanned vessel. What the hell is this? Test the RE Skipper liquid fuel engine on a suborbital trajectory. Oh, that can be done actually. So altitude 70 to 77,000 meters, and test the fuel engine. So literally just in between those two heights, test that, get 50 grand. We get 20 grand if we fail. That's not good, but I reckon we can do this. So I think we should do a couple of these quests as well before we have another crack at the moon maybe. So that seems legit. I can do that. 70,000 meters, easy enough. Or maybe I can save and do another time, but I think I can actually do that one. Ferry 2 tourists. So Therese travel itinerary. Orbit around Kerbal incomplete. Suborbital space flight. They want to go into orbit. Oh my god. Suborbital space flight, orbit around Kerbal. So they want to do both. Oh, you can do like one or the other, or you can do both. So if we get these two guys into orbit, now I'm an expert at this now. I'm joking. So I could probably do this, right? Maybe. I don't know. I could get these two sons of bitches into... Yeah, fuck it. We can do this, right? So we got to get these two guys into suborbit or into orbit and then get them back. 2 tourists. It's pretty horrific if we fail. But I think sending tourists into orbit is good and it'll be good practice for me and it means I can design a new rocket. So let's go and accept that one as well. Look at all these funds we're getting. Alright, so we're gonna test... we're going to ferry the 2 tourists. We can do this one. Easy peasy. So we want to get into orbit with 2 tourists. Alright, so let's close off this and let's build a rocket for that purpose. I did just load in a rocket. I don't know if it's still in the bay. This was like... Oh, it's not here. So right, we need to get 2 tourists into orbit, right? So we need to get 2 command pods. Do we not have an inline command pod yet? Because we need space for 2 tourists to fit in here. So... I haven't unlocked that yet. I guess I haven't. I'm not that far into the game. So let's get a command pod. And we're going to control it with the Probodobodine XKTO. This has like stability control and shit. So we're going to get the Probodobodine. And then we're going to get another one of these underneath. Probably not like the most efficient thing. But we've only got to get him into like a basic orbit. I reckon we can do this. Okay. So what we can do is we can go to crew. And we can get rid of these sons of bitches. Right, get rid of Jebediah. He's still alive. We're going to add Tariq Kerman and Maxabel Kerman. So all we got to do is get him into orbit and we get loads of money. And it's good practice for me as well. So that's done. Right, so let's build the rocket first. So they're in here, chilling out. It's going to be controlled by this probe. We want a parachute to get them back. Obviously, that's pretty important. Oh, what are these illuminators? There's more stuff I unlocked. Parachute, a basic parachute. Boom, look at that. Okay, so this is obviously going to be horrifically unaerodynamic, but it really doesn't matter, to be honest. They'll be fine coming back to Earth like this, I hope. Or Kerbal, it's not even Earth, is it? So we need the heat shield on here, because these guys have actually got to return alive. Preferably, anyway. And to be honest, even if we don't get them into orbit, we still complete one of the missions, so Like, it's never going to be a complete failure for me if we only just get them, like, into suborbit. So that's good. So we want a decoupler here. We don't need to faff around with any of the science crap. No, no, no. So we can get... Oh, God, what is this? Skipper engine. Oh, yeah, I need to test this at between 70... I can probably actually do this at the same time, right? Let's try and just chuck everything on at once. So we can test that skipper engine at between 70 and 70,000 meters. So let's actually... Yeah, let's have it on here. Let's have the skipper engine as a top stage so that we can get it into orbit, possibly? I don't even... Oh, my God, that's an... Okay, I take that back. We're not going to do that. That's it's a rather large engine, isn't it? Oh my Jesus! I could have it like that, but it would. How much power does this have? Max thrust, 568 in on Kerbal, and in space 650. And the Terrier has much less, but it's more efficient. I don't really understand. Wow, this engine is powerful as dear God, but it's going to eat up fuel, so. That's the one we got to test. I think we may need to test that on a different flight, to be honest. So we're probably going to want the Terrier liquid fuel engine, because this thing's pretty good at, like, just giving us a little boost into... It might not even be powerful enough, actually, if we wanted to get in orbit. I'm tempted to get something more powerful. Let's go for just the Reliant. Alright. So we've got stability control and stuff, so that's good. Then we want another decoupler. We don't need any of this stuff. Rechargeable battery pack. We don't need any power. We'll be okay. We're only doing a little flight here. I say that it's going to be complete and utter disaster, isn't it? So let's just... Oh, no, let's drag it from the top. Right, there we go. Drag it up a bit. Oh, we've got loads of space. Okay, so there's a coupler there. So that's like the top stage. So hopefully get them into orbit. Maybe I'll even actually like make this tank a little bit bigger, because we may need a bit more fuel than that. Knowing me, I'll probably completely balls it up. Oh, but then this makes it a lot heavier. Nah, we're not going to need that. I can do this with a slightly smaller thing. I mean, what is the weight difference? So, this weighs... it doesn't say. Oh, it does. 1.125 weighs half as much. That makes sense. Exactly half as much. And that weighs half as much again. Okay, so we've got the decoupler. Then we're going to add in some more liquid fuel tanks. Boom. We can get even bigger ones than this. I'm going to have 3... 3 should be enough. Yeah, and then we're going to get the swivel engine, because this thing's just useful. And we're going to get some solid fuel boosters, probably. So we'll want some side decouplers, and put symmetry on, and put it on snap. There we go. See, I remember how to build a rocket. It's not hard. Okay, so we do that, and we'll put some... Actually, no, let's put some liquid fuel boosters on the side, because they burn for so much longer, so... It's just, I mean, it takes up more parts. How many parts have we got left of us? But we don't need any of the sciencey stuff, because we're not doing science. I mean, we could do science, but there's not really any need. So let's just do this instead. We'll have liquid fuel boosters to get us going. And then this will just make it sort of, well, give it a bit more oomph on the start. How many of these, how much does it weigh? Let's put the engine on. So we're going to have Reliant ones on the outside. We've got a bit more power, you see. And then this one's got a bit less power. I'm hoping this works, right? So they're traveling to orbit around Kerbal, suborbit around Kerbal. So we only have to do like half of them, if we need to. So parachute issues, apparently. Is it going to rip off? Oh God! Right. Well, should we get a different parachute then? Oh, it might not be able to deal with the weight, right, of this stuff. So maybe we should get rid of this parachute and have 2 radial mount parachutes, just to be safe, right? Now there shouldn't be parachute issues. There's still parachute issues. Severity, death. Well, we'll see, won't we? So, I mean, it might be because I haven't set the staging up correctly. So this looks good, right? And then we got plenty of parts left. So I might even put more fuel on, just to give us a longer burn. And then put some nose cones on it, like this. Yeah, oh, that's too small. Like these ones. There we go. Oh, and then we need some fins, don't we? Oh, right. Okay, I can't have them. How have I got an odd number of parts? Oh, because I have 2 command capsules. I guess I could have 1 parachute. 2 is probably safe, though, because this is going to come in hot. So, yeah. If it snaps off, then people are going to die. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? There's not going to be too much problem. So, we want the fins, the Delta Deluxe wings. I think these are the good ones. And we'll boost the symmetry like this, as per usual. And get 2 more. Just to give us a little bit of control. Boom. Does that look good? Fuck it. That'll do. To space. I'm just right. I've got to sort out the staging first. So, these 3 engines can all fire at once. Alright, awesome. Decouple. Yeah, that's it. Then decouple this. Fire the engine. And then we need to have another stage here to decouple. When this is falling back to Earth. Kerbal even. I keep saying Earth. And then the parachute shall deploy. That seems like it's not going to cause any problems. But they'll live. Right, so they're on board. Just double checking. So the crew is the tourists. Look at them. They look exactly the same. Oh, they're both women. Okay. And let's launch. And I think everyone on planet Kerbal is ancestrally bred. Because they're all called Kerbal. Or maybe they're just like one massive family who rule the planet. Anyway, so look at them on board. All happy and jolly, not knowing that I'm at the controls. If they knew, if only they knew. Alright, we're going to throttle to max. And then... boom! Okay, so... one thing I learned is that if you're going too fast, it can... you want to like tilt over more than if you're going slower. So like if you hit 300 meters per second too quickly, then you want to do a sort of a more... so I'm actually going to throttle down a bit here because we're going a bit fast. So I'm going to throttle down a bit. We don't need to be going this fast. And hopefully I'll need to turn SAS on. That would probably be a wise idea. So yeah, we about, I think it was 30,000? I can't remember how many thousand meters. We want to be at like a 60-degree angle. This is looking pretty good actually. We're sort of getting a nice tilt here. We are rotating slightly because I forgot to turn SAS on, but let's just turn it back into position. There we go. The wings help with that. That's better. So we're going at 300 meters a second. We're not accelerating too quickly, which is good. We don't want that to happen. We are burning through. Oh god. All of these. Oh, this central engine's got a little bit more fuel in it. So, yeah, we're going fairly quickly, but not too quickly. And let's look at the map, which is always a bit dodgy. So we need to get suborbital. So it's currently 25,000 meters, and it's going up, so that's good. 28,000 meters, get the nav ball up. 30,000. This might not actually get to orbit, I'll have to see. 30,000 meters, but if we get to suborbit, that's good enough. So let's get back to the rocket. Oh, it's not tilting enough now. We're going a bit quick. So let's throttle down a bit more, and we want to tilt a bit with the swivel engine. That's better. Okay, right, this is good. Now, about 60 degrees. We want to get to. There we go, that's looking good. And we'll decouple these things in a minute. And we should be going... we're going a bit fast right now, so... let's look at the thing. Oh god, engine's off. No. I thought we were going a bit high, right, so... there we go, it's going to shrink down a bit, but we should be okay. I may even... that's not... I was actually staying at that amount. Okay, so we need to do a manoeuvre here. Alright, which we're actually using the wrong engines, so let's get off that, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that move up. Right, so we need to actually eject these engines right now, because they're not doing any good. So, boom. Okay, now we're down to 1 engine, and we'll give it a little bit of a fire. Just so it knows how much power we have, because that's how it works. Then let's go back to here, quickly add a manoeuvre. See if I can do this. We're going to have to probably point, like, how much burn do we... oh, we need a lot of burn. I went too high. I went on a too steep inclination. We're going to need a shitload of burn. I might have to do this by eye, which is going to be... well, we made this orbit a bit of a pain in the ass. Periapsis, apoapsis, 250... oh, it's going to be a bit of a dodgy orbit. Let's go smaller. 23. 71. Okay, that's about right. Oh, right, so we need to point this way. Oh god, how long to the maneuver? Not long. Oh god. So estimated burn 25 seconds. Do we have 25 seconds of burn in our thing? Is the question. So we've pretty much just got to burn straight along this axis, which is easy enough. Tilt down a bit, back a bit. Oh god, the node is soon. Ah, I've messed it up a bit. It's really difficult to control this without... there we go. And maximum burn. Right, let's see if we can get into orbit here. So this is looking good. I don't know how much fuel we actually have left on our engine, though, is the question, because it might just run out of burn. Oh, it actually has, hasn't it? Oh, shit. Oh, God. It ran out of power. Right, burn! Okay, right, this might be a problem, because we've left this a little bit late. So we might need to tilt like this. Okay, oh, that's looking quite good, actually. It's actually not looking too bad. Right, so we might actually get these sons of bitches into orbit. So we need 1,000 meters per second of delta V. That should be good. Right, we pull back a little bit because we're getting a little bit Flat there. Okay, this is looking like we might get them to nice orbit and get them back safely as well. So we've just passed the node, but so it's going to be a little bit of a dodgy orbit, but it should be okay. I messed up a little bit, so actually you want to be more just pointing flat here. Like this, and get ready to hit X. X! Okay, we got them into orbit. Look at that. Awesome. So if we go into here, we are now in orbit, and they're both in orbit, so we should have completed our quests. Look at that! Yeah! Yeah, boy! We did it! We actually got Taurus into orbit, and we didn't kill him. Well, not yet. Okay, so that is that done. How much fuel? Oh, Joe! I didn't pay attention to the fuel. Fuck! No! Oh, there you go. Right, so hang on, let's have a look. Where is the lowest point in the orbit? So let's cancel that maneuver. Shit. I thought I had enough fuel. Right, so that's the... Oh, so we want to... At the periapsis. How high is the periapsis? 81. Okay, we might be able to... So if we do a maneuver at the periapsis, we may just have enough fuel to not fuck this up. So we need to slow down, right? So we need to slow right down. Oh, that's speeding up. We need to slow down so that we can... No, that's not it. We need to... Is this it? Can't hard to see. Right, we need to, like, crash back into the planet by slowing ourselves down. So is that these ones? Okay. That needs... Right, so what needs the least amount of delta V? Right, so we can probably do it like this, okay? Okay, that only needs 100 meters a second. And that'll get us down to 20k, which is actually going to, like, crash back into the planet. So, that's good. So we can probably put this a little bit more. Less meters per second of delta V. So, there we go. 1 second of burn, and we should actually be able to... If we point in exactly the right place, we should actually be able to get them back to Earth with 1 second of burn, okay? Get them back to Kerbal. So I'm going to try this, as long as I don't completely fuck it up. So let's get it into where we need to go. So we need to burn it. Oh, shit. We need to burn here for exactly 1 second when we get to that node. Right, so the node's in 22 minutes. But they are in space, so I reckon I may... I'm sure I've got 1 second worth of burn, right? I must do. So let's have a look at the spaceship. So we need to like, fire literally like towards the planet for a second. So let's speed this up a bit. We've got 22 minutes to kill. So we're flying around, la-di-da-di-da, 50 minutes time speed. I don't want to do it too quickly just because I want to be safe. Oh, actually, we're not going to be firing towards the planet. We're going to be slowing down, kind of. So we are pointing the right way, though. Maneuver nodes in 11 minutes, 10 minutes, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we need 1 second of burn in 50 seconds, and we need to just tilt this a little bit further. So we are... So this should, according to this thing, slow us down enough that we get back into orbit. So 1 second worth. Right, let's look at the map. So that should make a massive adjustment to our thing. Right, so I literally just need to hit Z and X, like on and off, basically. 94 meters a second burn here is going to let us get back into orbit. Get out of orbit even. This is going to be cutting it close. Let's see if I can do this. 16, 15, 14, 13. Oh god, this is so tense. I hope this works. I hope I have enough fuel to do this. 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, nearly. Oh, is that going to be good, close enough? We ran out of fuel. I think this is it. I think this should do. Alright. I think we may be alright here. So if we decouple this in a second, let's do it now. Alright, this should be good enough actually, I think. We should be able to because where is our periapsis is at 38 kilometers, which is actually entering the atmosphere again, which means we will slow down. So we're not actually orbiting anymore. We're in an unstable orbit. So the apoapsis is at 80 kilometers, but the periapsis has dropped right the way down to inside the orbit. So it's actually going to pull down. So we nearly... I just timed that just pretty much perfectly, actually. So we're going to point... I don't know which way we want to point. This way is fine. So let's speed this up until we get round to there. And then we should start... So when you should see we start falling into the atmosphere in a minute. So let's 70, 60, 50, 40. There we go. So now we're time slowed down because we've fallen into the sphere of influence, and we're going to point this way, which is retrograde, I believe. Oh no, this is, yeah, prograde, because that's the direction we're travelling. And yeah, we should do this now, so I can't really speed up much faster. Let's do this, just trying to get into, so we're in orbit technically, but, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this in time acceleration. So, point about like that. So we should, if I look at the map, around about here, we should start slowing down drastically, and it might take a couple of orbits, but eventually we should hit the Earth, Kerbin. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? So let's just see. So let's put this on maximum time warp. So you see we're falling back towards Kerbin, but we're going at very fast speed, so we might loop around it a few times. So our speed, once we get a bit lower, should slow down. Alright, so let's just point this way. Should slow down. I say should. So here we go. We should be encountering some... We're still going faster and faster, apparently. But this should work. I swear this should work, right? Because we're now in the upper atmosphere. They do need to get home, because that is kind of part of it. So, yeah. We'll see. 50... So, look, we can see the sun rising behind Kerbin as well. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we're still gaining speed. And why is the wind resistance not... Oh, it's because the atmosphere is not that high yet. So, you see the periaps keeps dropping. Yeah, I've done this right. So, yeah, this is correct. So, we're just going to slowly fall in towards the periaps. Yeah, this is fine. So, yeah, we are actually going to land on Kerbin safely. Somewhere on Kerbin anyway. So, 16, 15, 13... There you see it's shrinking down now because we're technically not in orbit and we're slowing down a bit. There we go. 100. So yeah, we're going to land. God knows where. About here. Who knows? We'll find out. So yeah, we're travelling pretty damn quick. Oh god, so yeah, we're falling towards... Oh shit, I should probably slow down this now. Yeah, we did it! We actually did it and didn't screw it up. I feel so proud of myself. So 37, let's give it a little bit more time. It's going to like start re-entry soon, so... Probably want to be a little bit careful because it's going to get bloody... Oh, here we go. Here's re-entry. And let's just... Wait, we don't want to time accelerate here. That'd be bad. I can't seem to hear the re-entry sound, but we are slowly slowing down. I'm guessing it's going to get hotter and hotter, right? And there we go. Look at this. Oh, there is some re-entry sound. It's just a bit quiet. So how's this heat shield doing? Perfectly fine. These aren't overheating or anything. As long as the parachutes don't overheat, we're all good. So 2,000 meters a second. We do need to slow down quite a bit, but the air resistance should do that for us. So we should like dramatically lose speed. Okay, so now we're properly slowing down. Let's just tilt a bit more like that, so the heat shield's taking up more of it. How's the ablator doing? Perfectly fine. All right. Yeah, now we're properly re-entering. All right, here we go. It's getting hot now. It's getting hot, but we should be all right. So definitely don't want to release the parachutes right now. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God. I thought they were going to be trapped in space forever. We just had just enough fuel to do it. Alrighty, here we go. Just give it a little bit of a tilt. Okay, so the ablator is burning off now. We're properly slowing down quickly now. We are hurtling towards the Earth exceptionally fast. Oh God. Okay, yeah. Now's the re-entry. Oh God. Okay, as long as the parachutes don't burn off, we're all good, right? This is quite intense, actually. Oh God! Okay, come on guys, you can do it. This will be like my greatest achievement yet. It'll be like the first properly completed mission. The ablator is burning away. Oh man, we had a lot of speed to shave off because I didn't have quite enough fuel to slow down properly. But this should be fine. We're still at 18,000 meters. We are coming in hot. But we're coming in at a nice trajectory. We're not falling too sharply. The speed's slowing down nicely now. There we go. Look, we're properly, as the atmosphere gets thicker and thicker, we're slowing down faster and faster. And then it should... There we go. Look at that. Perfect. And we're going to land on this little island, probably, by the looks of it, or near enough. Somewhere along here, anyway. Awesome. So we're slowing right down 11,000 meters. Whew, and they survived. They're a bit sad because their trip's over, but they're not dead. And yeah, it's all good. So let's actually, once we get a little bit slower, under the speed of sound, we'll probably let go of parachutes at about, let's say, I don't know, 200 meters a second. But yeah, we're not falling much slower this time. It's like terminal velocity, I think. So let's open our parachutes. That's slowing us down nicely. There we go. Sweet! I learned stuff. So let's just tilt this correct way. And look at that. So we're going to fall into the sea, but they should be fine. Because the double parachute should slow it down perfectly fine. We'll parachute down. And look at this. We actually successfully did a proper sort of semi-hard mission. First time. Look at that. Are you proud of me, guys? So sea level's obviously 0 meters, so we're nearly there. Oh, parachute opening fully. 6 meters a second. 5 meters a second. That's it. God, it looks like it's barely even falling, doesn't it? Like super slow. And touchdown in a second. Splash. Oh, that was a bit of a hard splash, but they did it. And recover vessel. Boom. I am happy with myself for that. Oh yeah. That's actually like really, I'm really pleased with myself. That could have gone horrifically wrong. So look at that, we gained a tiny bit of science, but who cares? Look at all these funds we gained for recovering stuff, and we got 126,000 funds in total now because we completed the missions. Boom, shakalaka. And these guys gained experience. They leveled up. Oh my god. They ain't my crew now. They're tourists. They're higher level than some of my pilots. That's kind of crazy. So alright, yeah, thanks for watching. You got to be better like this video because I did that perfect. That was flawless. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.